May 10th, 1996. The summit of Mount Everest. For a brief moment, it was a scene of triumph. But by the end of the next day, this place would become the setting for one of the most infamous disasters in mountaineering history. 8 climbers would be dead. The story has been told many times, a tale of ego, a killer storm, and tragic heroes. But that's the narrative, it's not the analysis. This is altitude forensics. Our mission is to deconstruct high-altitude tragedies, not with emotion but with evidence. We analyze the data, the decisions, and the hidden system failures that lead to catastrophe. To understand what truly happened in 1996, we have to look beyond the blizzard. We have to follow the money. By the mid-90s, Everest was a business. A high-risk, high-reward industry. For about $65,000, over $120,000 in today's money, clients with varying levels of experience could buy a chance at the summit. This commercial pressure created a fundamental conflict, the duty to ensure client safety versus the need to deliver the prize they paid for, the summit. This wasn't just a climb, it was a product. And the brand reputation of guides like Hall and Fisher depended on successful delivery. This pressure directly influenced the events of May 10th. Let's examine the timeline. The critical bottleneck on the route is the Hillary Step. On that day, no fixed ropes were in place, causing a 1-hour traffic jam. Why? This wasn't an accident. It was a logistical failure rooted in a breakdown of cooperation between the two main teams. This delay was the first domino. It pushed summit attempts dangerously late into the afternoon, violating a cardinal rule of mountaineering, the 2 p.m. turnaround time. This is a hard deadline, a safety protocol designed to ensure climbers can descend before darkness, exhaustion, and the afternoon's unpredictable weather set in. Multiple climbers, including both lead guides, summited after 2 p.m., some as late as 4 p.m. This wasn't recklessness born of ignorance. It was a psychological phenomenon known as sunk cost fallacy. They were so invested, financially, physically, emotionally, that the prospect of turning back so close to the goal felt more painful than the risk of pushing forward. The logical decision was overridden by an emotional bias. As they descended, the storm hit. But it wasn't an unforeseeable act of God. Weather forecasts available before the summit push predicted a significant storm. The decision to proceed was a calculated risk, biased by the commercial and psychological pressures we've identified. And at over 8,000 meters in the death zone, the human body has no margin for error. Hypoxia, lack of oxygen to the brain, severely impairs judgment. Simple decisions become complex. Complex decisions become impossible. This is the core of the 1996 tragedy. It wasn't one single mistake. It was a chain of correlated failures, a cascade that began with financial pressures and ended in a frozen wilderness. We can't change what happened on the mountain, but by deconstructing it, by applying forensic analysis to the economics, the data, and the psychology, we can reach a deeper understanding. The lesson of 1996 is not about individual blame. It is a timeless case study in how complex systems under pressure can fail in the most catastrophic ways imaginable.